Hello, Matuji, and watching Notice Express on HornbillTV. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who was on a 3-day visit to Nagaland on Saturday, said that she was satisfied with the visit to the state. The Union Minister, during a press conference at Niatu Resort in Tumukedima, further stated that the centre is willing to extend every possible help to the state of Nagaland. Let us have a look at the details.
Hornbill TV te yere Niatu Resort Chumukiri mare ahigene se moikhan yere apni khan logore Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman laga Nagaland 3-day visit laga opor khobor ani ase tai aji yere Niatu Resort te ekta press conference te kotha kurise aru mohange kotha kuria homoy tai laga itu visit upor kotha kurise itu iklai noe hulibi Hornbill TV bra Hornbill TV pra taige ekta sawal hudiado NHI DCL khan yare Nagaland de kam kuri thaka upor aro tai khan hosalabi naga manuge advantage loigena kam thik na kurialas na terrain hi issue do mohan hilly area re thakia karne issue ase rasta laga itulabi hudise itu ikline hoy holi mohan bra tai laga 3 days visit te tai itu visit kuri kene jaro satisfied asena nai itu bi hudise ahibi details saw.
Good afternoon, and it's a pleasure to meet up with the media here in Nagaland. This visit was focused more on going to the aspirational district, which is Kifire, and not just going to Kifire, but also to understand how the aspirational districts, the targets and the goals which were set, even as India's 112 aspirational districts plan was started off a couple of years ago, and essentially reaching the saturation point in health, education, nutrition, farming, women's empowerment, and so on. So all over the country for the 112 districts, aspirational districts, the Prime Minister himself has a review done every month when he holds his Pragati program. Pragati is a program which the Honorable Prime Minister holds via video conferencing, linking up with the districts and the district administration so that he is directly informed of the progress of various schemes which are launched, one of which is aspirational district as well. So while she monitors it every month, for us as ministers, we go to the northeast, particularly the northeast. Ministers are expected to visit at least one minister a month, and it may be that some months we have 4 of them visiting, each one visiting one state, and so on. So all of us together put together 700 visits have been completed by ministers till now. Prime Minister himself has completed 70 visits to the northeast. Now in that process, whenever we come, we do 2 things. At least I make it a point to do 2 things. One, visit the aspirational district, see what the progress is, whether saturation has been achieved in many of these socio-economic indicators, women's empowerment, health, nutrition, education, farming, and so on. Also to make sure that when I go, I take the banks along so that credit outreach program can be held, where retail loans or farming loans or personal loans or business development loans or startup related loans or industrial development loans, which are for MSMEs in particular, are all at one go taken up. So before I decide a date, the banks come to that region, go village after village, ask people as to who's eligible and who's not got, who wants to, if they wish to, that is, there is no forcing anybody. So if they want to take a mudra loan, which is collateral free, and want to do their business, they are welcome to. Or if there's a KCC loan which somebody needs, they have to give. So they do this exercise prior to my visit, and on the day of my visit, they extend the checks which are agreed upon. Say a person wants a loan, that is extended. If somebody doesn't want, no compulsion. But it can be in farming, it can be on women's businesses, or it can be setting up a small industrial unit, or you're buying a scooter for yourself, or something else, you want to add a room to your house, anything. So all this at one go is done during my visit. They give the checks to those eligible people. So the lead bank is with me. Here in the case of Nagaland, it's the State Bank of India. Then you have the Small Industries Development Bank of India, then you have NABARD, then you have farm loans and so on. So that was done in Kifre. Saturation exercise or credit outreach was done. Also we understood by talking to those women who have benefited from schemes as to what it has done to their lives, have they really, taken forward their lives, what do they expect to become. Lakpati Didis were before me, I spoke to them. And I also visited an Anganwadi where I met up with the children, the trainers and the helpers in the Anganwadi. So Kifre visit had several dimensions to it. We also brought in CSR funds with which we helped the hospital, the district hospital, to have some medical equipments given, some ambulances given and so on. So that was Kifre. And then we came back to Kohima, where in the National Institute of Electronics Training and Literacy, the NELIT as it is called, we brought in the Tatas who have established the semiconductor manufacturing facility in Assam to come and train the youth in Nagaland so that they can get trained in different stages of semiconductor manufacturing. If that facility is available for Naga youth, not just those who are engineers, even 10th class pass out or 12th pass out or degree pass out, they can all be trained in different stages of this semiconductor testing, assembling, marketing, packaging and so on. There are so many different components to semiconductors. So the training is happening through the Tatas in Kohima's NELIT. And post that, of course, the very same people who are working in the Assam unit are coming here to train so that the young of Nagaland can also benefit from it. The other unit which got opened up this morning is in the State Institute, which is the NLLT, a very big industry group which is into the IT sector, which also has a lot of expertise in AI in manufacturing, called CIENT, which is largely present in Hyderabad, Bangalore and so on, and in Chennai. Now they are also doing a lot of training in Visakhapatnam for school children. So I requested them if they would come and do it here as well. So they had a tie-up with the state government in that institute. They are now providing 2 sets of training, one for the handloom weaving and areas related to that, bringing AI into that, and the other for coding and other related, robotics related, 3D printing related training for youth. That got inaugurated this morning, and now I also had a review of how the special assistance which we give from the central government to states for building their capital assets is being utilized by Nagaland. Yes, I'm satisfied, but I know Nagaland has also its own unique challenges because of the terrain, because of the distances that has to be covered, and because of talent being in one corner, pulling them up and so on. So to meet all those challenges also, we are sort of very eager to help the states so that every part of Nagaland develops equally.
Are we open to, Honorable Minister, are we open to a separate question apart from this visit? If I can just make
Of course you're open.
Okay.
That's okay.
Ask related
Last
questions,
one.
yeah. No? Please.
Last one. Ma'am, the long pending Naga settlement is, it's a very big aspiration. So is the ministry, have they earmarked or any preliminary economic planning has been done for this post-settlement Nagaland?
Strictly speaking, that's not an area I deal with. It's Home Ministry which has to deal
As
with
I've
it,
said,
and they will be able to answer
let us
that.
stick to a specific.
No, that's okay. I'll handle it. Happy. Don't worry. They're free. They're journalists, and I'm in public life, so you're welcome to ask me the questions.
India's rock capital came alive on Friday as the 5th edition of the Shillong Cherry Blossom Festival organized by the Meghalaya Tourism Department kicked off in style. The narrow lanes of Tiamsian Long buzzed with festive vloggers, braving the crisp winter air, all eagerly anticipating a musical extravaganza. The 2-day festival showcased an eclectic mix of global talent featuring Irish rock band The Script, R&B sensation Jason Derulo, dancer and actress Nora Fatehi, pop band Aqua, rapper Taiga, and three-time Grammy winner Diplo, among others. Friday's opening night delivered a high-octane spectacle with Jason Derulo and the script commanding the stage in a back-to-back powerhouse performance, while Nora Fatehi wowed the audience with her signature flair. Stunning visuals and synchronized LED wristbands turned the crowd into a dazzling sea of light and rhythm, setting the tone for an unforgettable weekend.
Sitting on the phones. So I think as far as will I change anything now, I'll probably change more of it.
यह है वीआईपी एंट्री में पूरा का पूरा खाली हुआ है, पूरा खाली है क्योंकि वीआईपी जो भी है अपना पर्सनल को दे के रखा है और वीआईपी पूरा यहाँ पर खाली है। हाँ, It's like I'm living in the dark and my heart's turn cold since you left my life. And no matter where I go, I know. यहाँ से नॉट फॉर मीडिया अलाउड फॉर यू वीआईपी नॉट फॉर वीआईपी।
Security forces continued intensified search and area domination operations across vulnerable and fringe locations of the state as part of the ongoing crackdown on insurgency, drug trafficking and organized crime. Official sources said intelligence-based combing and cordon and search operations were conducted through the day to target individuals involved in extortion and other criminal activities. During the operations, an active KCP MFL cadre identified as Kuntrakpam Kiran Singh alias Lengapa, aged 26 from Moirang Sendra Laiso Lekai in Bishnupur district was arrested from the Kanchipur area under Singh Jaimai police station in Imphal West. A mobile phone was recovered from him in a separate action. Two drug traffickers from Kamrup, Assam, Raju Ali and Ainul Haq were detained during routine checking at the Maram checkpoint and the Maram police station in Senapati district, with security forces seizing a four-wheeler vehicle and 18.2 kg of opium. In a major anti-narcotics drive, security forces also destroyed poppy plantations spread across nearly 130 acres in multiple hill ranges of Ukrul district, including Lamlai, Chengpai, Tawai Kuki, Maiptel, Pali Tora and Kachai Tikor. 10 huts linked to the illicit cultivation were demolished. Security agencies remain on heightened vigil across district amid persistent threats and the continuing law and order challenges since the ethnic violence that erupted in May 2023. The Tamenglong Forest Division has confirmed that all three radio-tagged Amur falcons, Anapang, Ahu and Alang, have successfully departed Manipur as part of their annual migration from the Siberian region to South Africa. According to the latest satellite transmission, the male falcon has embarked on the most challenging phase of its migration. The bird has been flying non-stop and its tracker indicated that it had already crossed into the Arabian Sea. From the point, it is expected to undertake an extraordinary 3,000-kilometer oceanic crossing without rest, one of the most remarkable long-distance endurance flights in the avian world. The annual migration of Amur falcons through Manipur and Nagaland is considered one of the largest raptor migration globally, and tracking data from these birds continue to contribute valuable scientific insights into their transcontinental journey. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on her third-day visit to Nagaland held at press conference in Niathu Resort. In the press conference, HornbillTV asked if NHIDCL, who is constructing same major national highways, is taking advantage of the Nagas or if terrain is a real issue.
HornbillTV te yere Niathu Resort chumukiri mare ahi gene ase moi khan yere apni khan logore Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman laga Nagaland 3-day visit laga opor khobor ani ase tai aji yare near to resort te ekta press conference te kotha kurishe aru mohange kotha kuria homoy tai laga itu visit upor kotha kurishe Hornbill TV pra tai ge ekta sawal hudia do NHI DCL khan yare Nagaland de kam kuri thaka upor aru tai khan hosala bi naga manu ge advantage loigena kam thik na kuria las na terrain hi issue do mohan hilly area re thakia karne issue ase rasta laga itulabi hudishe.
Since you're in finance, ma'am, and the issue with NHITCL here in the state, ma'am, time and again, in many spots in Nagaland, ma'am, tender is being given in the same area if you consider National Highway 29 in Chumukiri Mamar. So since the roads are being destroyed and being repaired time and again, in some places 3 to 4 times, ma'am, do you think the Nagas are being taken advantage of, or is there in the real issue here in Nagaland?
Well, I wouldn't want you to look at it like that for two reasons. The tender process is a transparent process. Whoever bids for it will have to comply with the rules and do the quality road laying. If the quality road laying is not done, the NHAI, which is the authority for laying national highways, will pull up those people, blacklist them, not allow them to go participate in any future thing. One. That's a standard thing for all over the country. That applies to Nagaland as well. One. And the second, not just in Nagaland, post-monsoon, I'm not saying this with a sense of pride, I'm saying the reality. Post-monsoon, in many parts of the country, roads are severely damaged. And again, we are going to lay those parts also, which can be due to heavy rain, due to some very heavy vehicles which probably cannot ply on that road, also keep plying. There are things happening like that. So I want you to first of all remove from your mind that it is specifically a problem for Nagaland. Yes, in some remote parts, unique situation prevail, those are typical for Nagaland. I agree. But there are roads related problems all over the country. That's not to pride ourselves with it, but that's a reality. We are doing it in such a way that we don't have that problem recurring, whether in the rest of the part of the country or in Nagaland. So please do remove from your thought that something is being done, people in Nagaland are being taken for granted. No, on the contrary, I, for one, and I can surely with some authority say, the Prime Minister of the country as well is keen to develop Northeast. And otherwise, in fact, I'll finish with this line. The AI-related training for youth, AI-related training for youth with top companies of India, participating with both central and state government, is happening in Nagaland. It's not happening anywhere else. So I want that thought from your mind to be taken out that Nagaland or Naga people are being taken for granted. No, on the contrary, we want to reach out and make sure things happen here.
A day after the NDA's resounding win in the Bihar Assembly elections 2025, the BJP on Saturday suspended former Union Minister R.K. Singh for anti-party activities, giving him a week to explain why he should not be expelled from the party. R.K. Singh, a former MP from Ara, had been vocal about his disagreements with the party's internal dynamics and had criticized several NDA leaders, including Deputy Chief Minister Samrat Chaudhary and JDU leader Anand Singh. He also questioned the Election Commission's handing of law and order issues during the elections. The BJP suspension notice stated that Singh's activities have caused harm to the party and fall under serious indiscipline. Along with Singh, two other leaders, LMC Ashok Agrawal and Katihar Mayor Usha Agrawal, have also been suspended for similar reasons. This action marks the first major disciplinary step taken by the BJP after the Bihar elections results, showcasing the party's commitment to maintaining internal discipline and coherence. Earlier this month, Singh claimed that the state government was involved in the Rs 62,000 crore corruption scandal linked to a power project. He also posted related documents on his official X handle. Singh had also urged the Election Commission to strictly enforce the Model Code of Conduct strictly, calling the situation a failure on the part of both the poll body and the local administration. He condemned the movement and large convoys of armed vehicles during the election period, calling it a flagrant violation of democratic norms and demanding strict actions against officials and influential candidates involved. R.K. Singh, a a two-time MP from Bihar's Ara constituency and former Minister of State independent charge for power and renewable energy, lost his seat in the 2024 general elections. That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.